Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina. Tonight's video, I thought I'd do a little bit of a get unready with me. I've never done one of these, and I'm going to tell you 10 tips for beginners when starting to work out. Okay, so my first tip for starting to work out, you need to have an ultimate goal. There needs to be a purpose of why are you doing this? Why are you working out? Is it to lose weight? Is it to gain muscle? Is it to become more lean? Is it to gain strength? Is it to become faster? Like, are you training for a marathon? Like, what is your purpose for working out? Like, there needs to be a reason behind it, because it will be easier for you to stick to it if you have an ultimate goal. Like, okay, is your ultimate goal to run a 5K? Okay, what are those steps that you need to do in order to run a 5K? So what's your ultimate goal to figure out your plan? Because you can't have a plan unless you have a goal in place. So what is that for you? What is your ultimate goal? Mine was to lose weight in the very beginning, and now it's gain muscle. And I don't worry about becoming bulky because that's not my goal. But my goal is to become more toned and gain more muscle. So what is your goal? What is your ultimate goal that you want to set for yourself? You need to figure that out in the very beginning before you even start working out. Figure out what is your ultimate goal that you are striving for. The next tip that I have for beginners starting out is do not do a workout without stretching first. You always need to stretch first. Even if you feel good and loose, you always need to stretch beforehand. I learned that the hard way a while back. I got hurt by not stretching before my workout, not stretching really well. I recommend looking up Josh and Katie's, it's Josh x Katie Fit, their YouTube channel for their fitness. They don't have stretching on the app right now, but their old YouTube video, it's a 10-minute stretching routine. I do it every single time I work out. I highly recommend doing that before every single workout because it will help so much with elasticity and not feeling sore, and it will keep you from getting hurt during your workout. So definitely do not go into a workout without stretching. And as a beginner, you may feel like, oh, stretching's not that important. Yes, it's extremely important. It's extremely important so you don't get hurt. That is like my number one thing, is I don't want anybody getting hurt. And I was sore and hurting for days after I didn't stretch. I pulled a muscle or did something to myself. I do not recommend. I recommend stretching. I do not recommend not stretching. It is not a good thing to not stretch beforehand. Okay, so my third tip is to drink a lot of water before you work out, during your workout, and after your workout. Make sure you stay extremely hydrated, because I did this as well one time. I didn't drink as much before I worked out, and I started to feel lightheaded and just didn't feel great. So you definitely have to drink before, during, and after because you will not feel good and you could just become overheated. And that's what happened, I think, with me is I was dehydrated, but B, I just became overheated and I really started not to feel good at all. So make sure you are very hydrated, and there's like hydration packs that you can put in the water for before, during, or after that. Also, if you don't like just drinking a lot of water, but you can make flavored water if that's something that you would want instead. So my next one that I covered in a little bit in the first point is always have a plan, and that's where like the Move app has become very helpful for me, is I always have a plan. I know exactly what I'm doing every single workout, and it lists out how many rounds I do, how many reps I do in each round. It lists out everything in the app. So I highly recommend having a plan. You have to have a plan in order to succeed in a workout. And as a beginner, like, I went from plan to plan to plan, and I never found a plan that really worked for me. But I found out that once I created the Move app, it was so much easier to have a plan in place, and I love Move app. You know, do like as many reps as you can, and like there's just so many plans for different parts of your body. It's just really, really nice. So, and it saves you the headache of coming up with your own plan, which I don't recommend. I did that one time and it wasn't great, unless you are like really in the fitness. But just starting out, it's so much nicer to have a plan already written out for you. So definitely download the Move app. You can get a 7-day free trial. I've talked about it on IG a million times. I will post the link again in the description. I posted it all on here as well, and it's amazing. I love the app, so definitely download it and give it a try. So my next one is eat protein before and after your workout. I am not that great at it. Still to this day, I always forget to do it before and after. Some days, and yeah, some days I get busy and I don't. But definitely, sometimes like I'll do like chicken and rice before, or I'll eat like some nuts or whatever beforehand, and then I'll do like chicken and rice after, or I'll do salmon after, or just like, I try to coordinate with late meals. Like I'll work out right before lunch or right before dinner. I try to. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but it does help when you work out like toward a meal, because then you can plan your protein. But even if it's like a protein bar or protein shake, like anything like small beforehand, and then like after, you can do protein bar, protein shake, nuts, peanut butter. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but I do have a list that I can try to find and link it or drop it in the description. But definitely eat protein before and after, and don't try to not. Just, you always need to eat before, and make sure you have a little bit to eat before, because I've done it before what I didn't eat before, and then I felt horrible halfway through, and that is just not worth it. You'll always eat a little bit of protein before and after. The next thing is go at your own pace. This is not a race. This is not a competition. You can compete against yourself and like, okay, like I did this good, or I did this time, because on the move out it tells you how long you did workout. So you can try to make your workout quicker and work against yourself, but it's not a competition with other people. Better yourself and go at your own pace. This is your journey, no one else's. This is your journey. So go at your own pace. This is literally not a race and not a competition. Being like, oh, this person did this one, so now I have to. Yeah, you may be able to eventually, but go at your own pace. It's not a competition at all between anybody. Like, just do it at your own pace. It's not a race to get there. You get there eventually. But just go at your own pace. Have one rest day a week, even if you don't think you need it. Sometimes I'm like, I have to force myself, especially because I love working out. Some weeks I have to force myself to take a rest day, or I would work 7 days. Force yourself to take a rest day, or just take a rest day. Your body needs the rest and your muscles need the recovery. So you can have an active rest day. You can go stretch, you could do some yoga, you could do a little bit of activity like walking, but always have one active rest day. Is so important for your body, just to reset your muscles, to heal, because sometimes like muscles will tear when you work out, just little tears, but it's important for them to heal, and like your muscles need time to recover and heal up for you to be able to do it. So work out 5 to 6 days a week and have at least 1 to 2 active rest days, and maybe 1 active rest day and 1 rest day of nothing. So make sure that you do have a rest day. My pet peeve is sometimes you'll go on YouTube, or sometimes you'll go and just start doing these workouts, but they're not reputable people to follow the workouts, and they're not like, they don't do the workout correctly. They may be reputable people, but they don't do the workout correctly, and that's like a pet peeve of mine. It's like, I want people to do the workouts correctly. I want people to do the movements correctly. So that's where Josh and Katie, they strive at doing the workouts correctly and making sure that others do the workouts correctly and have the right movements and the right stance and the right posture and just the right everything to be able to succeed. So I highly recommend just going and downloading the Move app, and they will help you do the workouts correctly, because there's so many people that literally think they're doing it right, but they really aren't. So be very careful like who you follow for workouts, because a lot of people may not do it correctly. So be very vigilant with like who you follow for workouts, because some people just post it and it's not correct. Be realistic in the goals that you set for yourself. If you tell yourself that you're gonna lift 50 pounds but you've never lifted 5 pounds, okay, your first goal needs to be lift 5 pounds, like dumbbells, 5 pound dumbbells, before you can get to 50. So be realistic in the goals that you set for yourself, and then the small goals will lead to bigger goals that will lead to an ultimate goal. So you just need to have the small goals to get to the bigger goals, to get to your big ultimate goal. So make sure you just set these small little goals for yourself, and they may seem so minute and just crazy and just like, oh, this is easy. Yeah, I thought it was easy too to lift 5 pounds when I've never done it before. Yeah, it's not. When you start out, you think, oh, 2-pound dumbbells you aren't going to feel a burn. 5 pounds you won't feel. Yes, you will. The more reps you do with it, the more burn you'll feel. So be careful. Don't like start lifting like 50-pound weights. You've never done 5-pound weights or 10-pound weights. Start off small and then work your way up. That's the best thing I can say, is to be realistic in the goals that you set for yourself. Start off with small goals and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you'll reach your ultimate goal. It just may take some time, and it's okay if it takes some time. I wanted to reach all my goals in the very beginning. You're probably not going to reach all your goals in the very beginning. I know you won't, because no one does. It takes time, it takes effort, and if your goal is to lose weight, well, eat healthier, eat more protein, work out and do certain workouts that will help you lose the weight. Be realistic though in the goals and like how much weight you're gonna lose in like a month. Like, be realistic with yourself and listen to your body. The last thing is just start. Do not be afraid to just start. It's your fitness journey. You are in control of how much you work out, when you work out, and when you start. Don't say, oh, I'll just start tomorrow. I'll just start next week. I'll start next month. Start today. Literally, start today. Set a plan for yourself. Know what you're doing. And it's okay to have questions along the way. I've had questions along the way. And that's where the Move app is so great. You can go follow Move app. It will pop up on the screen. Is their IG for the Move app. And you can always go ask them questions. Alex and Katie and Josh are all on there, and they will be happy to answer any questions that you have about like a movement or like an exercise. They will be happy to answer any of your workout questions and get you started. Like, that's what they're there for. And they want to see you succeed in your fitness journey. I want to see you succeed in your fitness journey. So just get started. Download the Move app. You can get a 7-day free trial. And this is not an ad. I just love that app so much. It's an amazing app. And Josh and Katie created it. And they put so much thought and so much effort in it. And it is the best app. So go give it a try. It's a 7-day free trial. And I am rooting for you in your start of your fitness journey. And you can always reach out to me, DM me on IG for any workout questions. I'll be happy to answer them. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions for me about starting your workout journey. I'll be happy to answer them. And subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell for future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.